Hello guys, we're here in the leg room. We just got done with our podcast with Recovery Lab, so we thought it was a good time for us to go ahead and answer our Q&A questions from, I guess, about 2 weeks ago. We opened the platform for you guys to be able to ask us questions.
Everybody, this is John Mark and Casey. We wanted to open the door to ask any questions.
But one of the first ones that we had was with weight training. So how do you figure your rep range versus time under tension, or whether you're going to utilize heavy weight? You know, and this has kind of been, we discussed earlier, a trial and error thing for us in learning how to control the weight a little bit better, how to focus on eccentric movements, still want to go heavy in the weight, and it really is what your goals are. You know, are you wanting to put on muscle, or you know, your typical tighten and tone? All of that's gonna change the range that you use.
As Case said, it's just basically finding out what your goals are. You know, you have a rep range based upon the goals that you're trying to reach. Anything over 12 repetitions is classified as endurance-based exercises. So your main goal is to find out what you want to do. If you're trying to build muscle, the majority of your rep range is going to be about 1 to 7 reps, with the 8th rep as an option. Some people do nine reps, some people do 10. But for me right now in my training, I'm doing about 8 repetitions. With good control of the weight. I'm pushing heavier weight. My goal is to get the 8 reps. If I can't get the 8 reps, I come to the terms that at that appointed time I'm not there, so I still try to drop the weight down and go down to something that I can press 8 reps. If I do get my 8 reps, then I'm going up on weight. The next goal is to not compromise the form in the weight training. So when you're weight training, you want to make sure that your form does not dissipate from the first to the last repetition. If you can execute that without fail, then that lets you know that you need to go up. Dealing with the aspect of time under tension, we always keep control of the weight. If we cannot control the weight, we don't want to be a part of it. You want to make sure that you are set up in the proper form, making sure that you're controlling the weight. I play with the 3-second descent. I'll come down slow. As soon as I get to my flexion point, I will press back up. If I'm doing a chest press, if I'm doing a leg press, I'll slow it down to make sure that I am activating the best potential for my muscle fibers.
We had another question for supplements. What supplements do we recommend?
I mean, base foundation supplements, you're going to be dealing with your BCAAs and EAAs. So your BCAAs, when you'll get an understanding of what BCAAs are, they are your muscle shield. They allow the body structure to have the proper balance of muscle conservation and protection that allows you to be able to keep on pushing through a workout. Now, the difference in your BCAAs and your EAAs is that your BCAAs have 13 aminos to them. Your EAAs only have 3 aminos.
Which are essentials.
Yeah, which are your essentials. EAA stands for essential amino acids. Actually, those are the only 3 that you actually need: isoleucine, leucine, and valine. The others that you're getting out of the BCAAs can help with muscle conservation, but they're not a necessity. So when you're looking at getting the best for your buck, I would prefer for you to do the EAAs. My coach has me lined up with EAAs and BCAAs. I believe, don't let me lie on that. Creatine is another one that everybody has been asking me about. Every teenager that I know wants to be on creatine. Creatine is okay. So what creatine does is it oversaturates the muscle with hydration. So with that, if you're oversaturating the muscle with hydration, make sure that you're drinking water, because creatine is kind of strong on the kidneys based upon what kind you get. And right now you have like 17 different types of creatine. You got creatine monohydrate, betagen, phosphagen, creatine ethyl ester, crealkaline, all of these different type of creatines. So just do your homework based upon what they do. The reason why you get stronger on creatine is because it provides more oxygenated blood cells to the body structure based on the hydration of the water in your muscles. So that's what you're getting out of that. Protein is the main source that you need to utilize to help the body to recover itself via weight training. You can also use it as a supplement if you're not able to eat You want to make sure that you're taking in X amount of calories, because most of your protein shakes are only about 140 to 190 calories. It is not really supposed to suffice as a meal.
Not a meal replacement.
Yeah, it's not a meal replacement. In some connotations, it can be if you're low carbing, but you want to make sure that you're taking in food. Don't be lazy. Meal prep. Have your food ready when you actually need it so that the body can alter itself like you want it. We have some more questions. I know that Brittany wanted to ask about macros. We're going to actually work on charting that, because it's a calculation for that. You can't just say, oh, your macros need to be this based upon your weight. You incorporate your weight and you have an algorithm that you have to tap into based upon that to get what your macros need to be. And most of the time, people don't like it because your carbohydrates are way higher than your protein and your fats. So with that, you have to kind of balance that a little bit more based upon what you're trying to get out of it. So we appreciate you guys for your support. We appreciate you guys for your love. We are coming up on being 900 members strong. So we thank you guys for your finances, for your support. Hope you guys know that we're putting back in every dime back into this gym. Me and Casey are still training every day to suffice for our income, because we want to bring you guys the best. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace.